Hi, it's Colleen Pearl the Cool Crone. This video is the June Tarotscope for the sign of Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, this is your June Tarotscope, so let's get going. We've got the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, and I've pulled an oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. All the information about the decks will be in the description below. So, Capricorn, we start out the beginning of June with the Death card. Happy days. So, what does this mean? This means that you have to let something go. It doesn't mean that somebody's going to die. It means that you are in the process of letting something go. You're closing the chapter on one life and moving into a new phase of your life. We just went through 2 eclipses, so I'm just not surprised. A lot of signs are getting tower cards and death cards and all hermit cards, all sorts of things that indicate that you need to make that transition, let that thing go, whatever that thing is. So big huge bold letters here, let it go. Now you also have the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm getting that for a lot of people as well this month, that your monetary situation, and by the way, your health situation is very, very good. It's prosperous, it's overflowing. You don't really have to worry about that. You need to go within and think more about your own happiness and your own spiritual path. Now, you've also got the 10 of Cups. And again, this is just so weird that so many signs are getting the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, these really, really happy cards, and also these really, really devastating cards. The 10 of Cups is indicating that you're really happy right now, that things are going your way. Both the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups coming right next to each other like that is just an amazing sign to you that you're doing things right in your life, that you're setting things up for your future and your children's future, and that you yourself are a spiritual and happy, healthy person. Okay, I just said all that stuff, right? And the next card is the Devil. So what does the Devil mean? That you're missing something, or there is something in your life that is tempting you that is not good for you. And it could be something that you've done before that you're sliding back into, or it could be something new that somebody is tempting you with. Usually the Devil card is not the client, it's not you. Usually the Devil card is an outside force. I mean, it could be you. It does have all sorts of Saturn kind of Capricorn connotations, but I'm just not getting that feeling off of this. And again, I got the Devil card for a few other signs too, that you really just need to make sure that you're not tempting yourself or others to go on the left-hand path, to go a way that you know you shouldn't go. And in this case, Capricorn, I know you know. So it's not like you're going to be surprised by all of this. You're going to know. The next card is the 2 of Cups, indicating love, a really loving, harmonious relationship, a relationship that you can really trust the other person, you really respect the other person. And so why would you want to screw things up by playing around with the Devil energy? I just don't get that. So be careful of that, Capricorn, and be grateful for this wonderful relationship. Honor your partner, honor yourself in the relationship, and really treat that with the sacredness that it deserves. And then we have the Page of Wands. Now this could be a younger person, even a child, who is somewhat under your care or under your influence in some way. This could be somebody, a young person who interns at work for you. It could be your own child. It could be the child of a friend of yours or a neighbor. But this is a person who is seeking help from you in some way. So let's look at this another way, that this is perhaps the friend of a very close and loved person in your life, and that the friend, the young child, is having the problem with addiction or getting involved with bad things. So let's go with that it isn't you that's having the addiction or the problem with going down the left-hand path, but it's this young page person that is needing guidance, needing your help, needing your support, and that this person comes to you through a relationship, so a stepchild or something like that. I mean, it could be your natural born child as well, but I think in general, because this card is kind of coming in between here, I think this is indicating that there is the child of a relationship, not necessarily of you. I don't know. It's complicated. I don't even know if I need to make that distinction, but that's what's jumping out to me as I'm reading the cards. So the third week, we have the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Ten of Wands is another one that's coming up over and over again. And I'm using different decks for everybody. So it's not like, this deck just got, like, cards got stuck together or anything. These are all different decks, and these same cards are coming up, as well as the Hierophant. So here we have a situation where you know that there is the person who knows all the rules, and they make the rules, and they make the rules in order to take care of you. They make the rules in order to guide you. And this could be a person who is guiding you on your spiritual path, who is trying to get you to understand that you don't have to work quite so hard, that your family and love and your relationships are what's really important in life. And especially because they see that you're being a role model to this young person. So even though you're working really, really, really hard, you're making plans for the future. That's the Three of Wands here. You're making plans for the future, for the family legacy, for the wealth, for the brand, for the company, whatever it is that you work at, or your career. But the Hierophant wants to remind you that, you don't have to be so worried about money. I mean, you did have the Ten of Pentacles come up in the first week, and it's not like you spent it all in a month. So just be careful of working too hard, Capricorn. That is kind of your natural inclination, is just, I'm just going to work, 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 and then something good's going to come out of it. Well, yeah, but also you could damage yourself in the process. And then we have the King of Cups, another frequent visitor in these readings this month. King of Cups is a man who's at the top of his game. He's very emotional. He's also very caring, very nurturing. He can really keep a secret like nobody's business. But you notice the planet that is behind him, Saturn. That's a Capricorn planet. So this is a person who is close to you, who knows you really, really, really well. And this is a person who's trying to give you advice. Now you have another king at the end of the fourth week too. So that's kind of interesting that you have all of this king energy, because you're maybe not the king, but maybe you are. This is a King of Pentacles. And so maybe this is you, Capricorn, at top of your game, almost ready for retirement, somebody who's really got the craft and the gifts and the talents and the expertise and the history down, and really knows what they're doing. And the card in between the two kings is the World. So this is a card of completion. This can also indicate, I mean, you did have the Three of Wands here. So this can also indicate that your product, your services, your brand, your company can go out internationally, all over the globe, and be quite successful. But the World just by itself what it really means is that you're ready to close that book. You're ready to complete that chapter and move on. And since we did have the happy family and the Ten of Pentacles all together, I'm going to say that some of this is about coming to the end, coming to the time of retirement, coming to be ready to move on, maybe hand it over to the younger generation, something like that. So that's what's going on here for you, Capricorn, that you're moving on from something. After all, you did start out with the Death card. You've got the World card. Both of those cards talk about transitions in different ways. With the Death card, usually we're a little reluctant to let go and to release whatever that is. With the World card, oftentimes we're really looking forward to it. So I think you go through an evolution in the month. You've got a lot of major arcana here. You've got a lot of forces kind of tugging at you. You've got Death, you've got the Devil, you've got the Hierophant, you've got the World, and you've got two kings. So, and a couple of tens. So definitely things are completing here. You're coming to the end of something, and that's all to the good. You've earned it, and it's your time to rest. Now, the oracle card that I picked is the Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. So I'm just going to put her down there. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Earth Mother, you are her child, and she is highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. Beautiful. And a really beautiful card. I love the look on her face. All right, Capricorn, that is your reading for the month of June. I hope you have a wonderful month. I really do. And I will see you next time.